Hey guys, thatdudewiththesunglasses here. Today we're going to be having a look at Tekken 3 for the PlayStation 1. Tekken 3 thus far is the only Tekken game I have played, but I want loads more. I already have 2 but haven't played 2 yet, although I have heard that it changed a lot from the first game. As I'm writing this at the moment, I'm going to have to play more of the game, as I've only played arcade mode, but now as I'm recording in mine, I have done the other modes. So anyway, let's dive into our first game, and we're going to have a look at what's the history of Tekken 3. Let's go. Tekken 3 is the third game in the extremely popular, let alone good, Namco franchise. It is considered as one of the best games in its genre, and of course all time. It's the 5th best-selling PlayStation game to date. So firstly we're going to take a look at the technical history of this fantastic game. As Namco developed the game, it's obviously on PS1 because the N64 and Sega Saturn were too hard to produce for, and there's no argument against that, that's fact, look it up. And also games like Ridge Racer were on the console. Unlike Tekken and Tekken 2, Tekken 3 was developed on the Namco Engine 12, which means improvements! That's all I have now. What I meant to say was, that's all I have. That's all I have time to talk about now. Beep. Let's start with the plot. 15 years after the King of the Iron Fist Tournament 2, Heihachi Mishima, the main antagonist of the series, establishes the Tekken Force, a team of fighters to protect Mishima Zambitsu, a company owned by Heihachi himself at that specific point in the timeline. This team, dubbed Tekken Force, is sent to search for an ancient temple located in Mexico, although not all goes to plan. A creature named Ogre kills them all, so Heihachi wants to capture him for his own welfare. Meanwhile, Jun Kasama, I think that's how you pronounce that, present in every Tekken game after Tekken 2, at least I think, that's what I found out, wants to live a quiet life in Yakushima, these Japanese names, with Jin, her son. Jing Shang Shang! Jing Shang Shang! Anyway, they live happily ever after. Until... John becomes a target for Ogre's dirty little terrorist plot. On Jin's 15th birthday, John is attacked. When Jin awakens, after being knocked unconscious, he finds his house has been burned down and his mother most likely dead. Later, Jin is confronted by the devil and gets possessed. Jin goes directly to Heihachi to tell him about his situation, as Heihachi was his grandfather, and begs him to train him to kill Ogre. I'm sick of these Japanese names. Heihachi accepts and takes him in. On his 19th birthday, he masters the Mishima karate style, while he actually announces the third King of the Iron Fist tournament to use the competitors, including Jin, to lure out Ogre. When Jin defeats Ogre, he's shot in the head, but as he was possessed by the devil, and that's it. The characters are Anna Williams, who's actually a palette swap for Nina from the other games. Lee Wallong, Nina Williams, Paul Phoenix, and Yoshimitsu, who's personally my favourite character in the series. He's got a lightsaber. Oh wait, that's a sword. Even though not many characters return from Tekken 2, most of the new characters can be considered as replacements for the ones that never made the final cut, with a few even having the same attacks as the characters they are based off. 15 new characters are introduced. Brian Fury, a kickboxing cyborg sent by his creator, Dr. Abel, to exterminate Dr. Boskovich, who is actually an unlockable character in the game. Eddie Gordo, a corporeal prodigy looking for revenge against Mishima Zabitsu, for having murdered his parents and obliterated his family's business. Forrest Law, the son of martial law, who also practiced the same martial arts and joined the tournament because of Paul Phoenix. Next up we have Gunjack, the third model of the Jack series, sent by his creator to retrieve a file containing his every last drop of memories. Hwarang, I can't say that by my Japanese name. A Taekwondo student of Baek-do-san, another more obscure character in the series, wanted to take revenge against Ogre for murdering his teacher. Jin, who we discussed earlier, Julia Shang, the adopted daughter of Michelle Shang, who wants to rescue her kidnapped mother from the company Mishima Zabitsu, a company mentioned earlier. King 2, who participates to save the original King's orphanage. Kuma 2, he actually his own loyal pet and bodyguard. Ayaksu, a Chinese teenager who martial arts. Wait, what does it say? To use her own martial arts to win the King of the Iron Fist tournament, to build her own amusement park with the money. Jeez. Mokojin, a 2,000-year-old dummy who comes to life because of Ogre. Panda, a palette swap for Kuma. Ty Jackson, a disco fanboy who is also a palette swap for Eddie. And Ogre, the antagonist dubbed the God of Fighting, who was responsible for the disappearances of the numerous martial artists like Jun. And he is also the final boss of the game. The console re-release version made Anna fully playable and separate from Nina, and introduced two new characters, Dr. Boskovich, elderly scientist of Mishima Zabitsu, and the friend of Yoshimitsu. I love it, Yoshimitsu. I love it. I love Yoshimitsu. I can't even pronounce my favourite character's name. And Gon, the special guest character from the manga of the same name. And I just copied all of that from Wikipedia. Let's give my opinion. Personally, Yoshimitsu is my favourite character. He has the best attacks and combos. He looks the coolest, and that sword is cool. Sayaksu is my second favourite character, as her voice isn't annoying. No. Also, when she wins 2 rounds, she does the splits. So what? Sadly, there are a few problems with the characters. Personally, when I play as Zixu, dunno. She has a red outfit, but when I play as her, she always has a blue outfit. Why? Secondly, as far as I know, there are less characters than in Tekken 2. And finally, most of the voices are incredibly annoying. Yeah. The thing I like about the characters are that they all have patterns when you fight them. And what I mean by patterns, well, of course they all have patterns, but oh no, it can't be, no, yeah! They have learning patterns, which is fantastic. I love this game. Anyway, the best example of this is Eddie. Eddie at all points tries to duck whenever you knock him down. If you're close enough, then you lose lots of damage and stay on the floor for quite a while. Overall, all the characters are very well designed, and it's a lot more unique and diverse than Tekken 2. Gameplay is fantastic. Nearly all the characters have different attacks and button combinations, and that really mixes up the gameplay. Tekken 3 still has the same concept that all the others stick to, but brings many improvements. Firstly, graphics are much better. Due to the new Namco engine the game is based around. The music is more modern, and it's actually bloody fantastic. Everything is more fluid and easy to use. The menu is incredibly well designed and is easy and quick to navigate. One notable change is the movement recon, which has been improved due to the depth has been insignificant in Tekken and 2. Tekken 3 has added extra emphasis on a third axis, allowing characters to sidestep in and out of their background, which is very useful as it makes matches more manageable. Another big change in the movement was that they removed jumping. Now the jumping is well contained and put more to sidestep dodges. Other than that, the Namco Machine 12 or engine, whatever it's called, I don't care, allows for quicker recovery from knockdowns, easier escapes from attacks, and new combo throws. Personally, the gameplay in Tekken 3 is fantastic. It's easily some of the best fighting action on the PlayStation. Although Street Fighter EX Plus A used the LR and the L buttons, the L1, L2, L whatever it is, right, R1, R2, whatever, even though it used that, which Tekken 3 doesn't, by the way, which is kind of stupid. Yeah, so, yeah, no, Tekken, although Street Fighter EX Plus has more attacks, basically. Tekken 3 has more button combinations that are more satisfying to perform. Finally, I got it. The most important part of a fighting game is the controls. The game doesn't have to be good, but the controls have to work. The controls are fluid, using the up button on the D-pad to jump and down button on the D-pad to crouch. Because most people at the time didn't even have the DualShock, which is stupid because everyone should have gotten a DualShock from them. Because it's easier to play games and it rumbles. Okay, but anyway. So you use the X button to kick, X-Files, and the O button to punch, and the triangle button to do more kicks. With Yoshimitsu, use X and O to do a button combination, which ends up doing like a really cool kick and jumping as well. Like, and also another one is jumping and kicking at the same time, and it literally smashes people's heads off. Overall, the controls are fantastic and are cute. I'm not to discuss the other modes in Tekken that come from Tekken 2. Because, really, if you want something like that, check out Kadikarus's retrospective in the description. Let's start with Tekken Force mode. It's a beat 'em up, and it's my favourite mode on the game. Firstly, only use the button combination at the end of each stage when you're fighting the proper fighters, as it's just a waste of time of the soldiers, and then you'll end up dying. Depending on how hard the enemy is to kill, you get added time as your time bar starts at 50. So if you survive in the time limit by obviously getting more stuff, killing more enemies, then you move on to the next stage. This is really fun, and it's hard. Also, I think it's kind of like Streets of Rage 3, and I know that's a beat 'em up, and I really like that game. I haven't played Streets of Rage 1 or 2 yet. Finally, we have the beach volleyball mode, which I can only talk briefly on because on the Wednesday before this review's release, I have only one day to finish the script, edit and upload, while also packing to go to York, go to a multi-skills club, watch Death in Paradise, do my homework, and edit and upload daily Freddy's. Jeez, I've got a busy life. Volleyball is awesome, and using the volleyball to hurt your enemies is genius. That was my conclusion. Tekken 3 is a good game, and unless you wipe your bum with it, it's incredibly salvageable. Unlike other games on the PlayStation, and looking at you, Ridge Racer, this game hasn't dated and was for a minimum of 20 years. Sorry for the rushed ending, but there really isn't much left to say. I give Tekken 3 a rating of grade, which is 18 to 19. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and peace the hell out. Ding ding ding. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching my video. I would really like it if you support the channel. You don't have to, I'm not saying you have to at all, but that would be really useful. I've got some vlogs and a comparison between the Huddle 1 and 2 in England by Tesco coming up next week, and it's going to be one hell of a ride. So if you guys stick with me, then you can help me grow my channel, and then I can entertain more people. So the only thing I would like you to do is just, at the minimum, just tell your friends about it if you liked it, and if you don't like it, tell me why. Is it the editing's rubbish? Is it something like that? Because if it is, I can improve them kind of things. So leave your feedback in the comments, and it would really help to know what you guys actually think I should put in. I've already taken inspiration from some other big YouTubers like the AVGN by putting title cards before the videos, at least his old videos, let's say. So that's pretty cool. And to be honest, I have to get a better editing program, should I say, to actually make more complex kind of stuff. So yeah, complex kind of stuff. Yeah, because at the moment I'm only using Windows Movie Maker. So don't be too critical about how little details, because that's inevitable. I'm using blooming Movie Maker, but I'm only just starting off, remember, and I am going into my teenage years soon, so I should be getting better, and I want to be doing a course of that in a few months at least. Depends if I'm in secondary school by then. So yeah, so sorry if this has seemed like a long little bit, it's just, yeah. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and also one thing, I'm sorry for the video, for my commentary being soft in the video. That was because I have to be kind of quiet because my brother's still sleeping, and I've had to cut many corners because I've only got a few hours really of my day to upload this, because tomorrow I've got like a bit of time in the morning, but then other than that I can't do anything literally because I'm going to York. So I've got so much stuff to do today, as I said in the video. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and if you made it this far to the end of the video, then you're awesome. So guys, peace the hell out. No bloopers today.